Salah announced that he'll be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. And now today, there is this GOAT argument, Premier League GOAT argument between Cristiano Ronaldo and Mo Salah. And many people feel like Mo Salah is the better Premier League player of all time. Like when he talks about football era in the Premier League. And others feel like Ronaldo is the better player for the Premier League era. Who do you think had a better legacy or played better football, greater achievements in the Premier League? Ronaldo versus Salah.
Now, you give me a good angle to work with.
Yeah.
Had a better legacy. He had a better legacy. You can say that arguably Salah had the better legacy than Ronaldo, even though they won almost the same amount of trophies, right? Okay. But the legacy, as far in the 6 seasons that Salah had been at Liverpool, as an attacker, the impact he has had on the club. Now, Ronaldo's argument is flawed because he spent just 3 seasons at Manchester United before he moved to Madrid. Now, so you look at this time, at the time when Salah was at Liverpool, two people came for him and he did not leave. So you can also use that particular card against Ronaldo, that he left, Salah did not leave. But then you also look at the context in the both of them. Ronaldo came to United at 17. When he left United, I think he was 21.
Okay.
That was basically, he was just entering into the
era of prime
Ronaldo. But then he was still prime Ronaldo. It was that Ronaldo that defenders saw.
He won the Ballon d'Or before.
He won the Ballon d'Or before his move now. So that means that it's not just the era of prime Ronaldo. Ronaldo has started to become his prime. And at the time, it was either choose being a one-club man or just explore other options. And Ronaldo knew that, I am a player that is world-class. I am a generational player. It is about what you know about yourself. And he knew that he could not stay at Manchester United forever, even if they were one of the best clubs in the world at the time. So he had to move. And what did he do? He moved to Madrid. Now, Salah came to Liverpool at 24, 25-ish.
Okay.
After having spent seasons at Roma and at also Chelsea, maybe a very short time at Chelsea, and where maybe he got only
Chelsea, Salah was benched and he needed to prove himself to show his value. He went to Fiorentina, from Fiorentina to Roma. So you know, go use that one as. But
I'm saying that this is a player that came to Liverpool
with experience.
Peak, yes, with experience and at the peak of his own.
Ronaldo was signed from Sporting CP.
After one full season as a professional player.
See, 1 full season for Sporting CP is better than 5 full seasons with Rivers United.
But Rivers United is not in 5 next year.
Full seasons with 𝗍𝗵𝗆. It is better than 5 full seasons with any Nigerian club.
𝗍𝗵𝗆, Nigerian clubs.
So why
Nigerian clubs? No. Nigerian clubs are not the standard there.
Thank you.
Because if you are comparing the standard of Sporting, compare it with the standard of also other clubs in the top 5 leagues.
Not be Sporting,
top 6, top 7 leagues.
Play for.
No,
you play for Sporting.
No,
Benfica. Sorry,
he played for Benfica. You know what I'm saying? At the time that he was at Sporting, Sporting was not really a big club.
After Ronaldo left Sporting, Nani was there. Sporting, you tell me they were a big club.
They were not a big club like that.
Oh, yeah.
They were not a big club like that. At the time that Ronaldo was there, Benfica was the reigning club then.
Okay.
Benfica and Porto. I remember that it was not too long. I think it was 2002 or 2003 that Porto won their own Champions League.
With
Mourinho.
Yeah.
And it was at that time that Sporting was not really somebody that a club that really.
But he had the experience.
He had the experience of playing. No, it's the same metric that I normally use when they are arguing about young players in these days. Now, in the era that Ronaldo played, the transfers that moved money in world football was players above the age of 24, 25. Basically, buying big players. Even Kaká, that tore up AC Milan, did not sign for AC Milan at 17.
Now,
Kaká signed at the right age of 20-something. Now, Ronaldo left Portugal. He left home. He left experience. He left everybody. A youngster, 17 years old. He's a teenager, basically. He left there to come to England, where he knew no one, and where he was new to the league. And coming to England in the space of 3 years, basically I'm saying that from 17 to 20 years old or 21 years old, he really did not need hand-holding. Yes, he had Sir Alex Ferguson to mentor him and all those other players. But then, it was a player that grew into the role. And he became that superstar that he was. He grew into that role at that tender age. Look, what you don't take for granted in football these days is the mentality of a player. If a player comes to a club at 17 years old and makes it at 17 years old, because he has spent 1 year does not mean he has had experience. 𝗂𝗏𝗀 now can be said to be an experienced defender because of the fact that he broke into the team at 17 and he has spent 3 seasons there. Ronaldo did not spend 3 seasons at Sporting. He spent a full season at Sporting. I don't even think it was up to a full season. If you hear his own story himself, he will tell you how he got into the team and how Manchester United signed him. Basically, he was that player that was electric this year, just like Matheus Mane at Wolverhampton right now.
Okay.
Burst onto the scene. Player, he was targeted. And one of the biggest clubs in the world football at the time targeted him. And they bought him. He didn't even start football matches at the time. But from not starting football matches, he started to start because of the quality that he showed. Basically, you are seeing players like Owen. You are seeing players like Rooney. You are seeing players that are at the peak of their career. You are seeing players, big players. You are seeing Ferdinand. You are seeing all these big boys. And then you are asked at that time to become the star man. You are not even asked. They're trying to gradually ease you in. They're bringing you in as a sub.
So in all of this,
what I'm trying to say is that
Ronaldo's legacy is better than Mo Salah's legacy in Premier League. Is that what you are saying?
What I am saying is this: Ronaldo's legacy is close to Salah's legacy in Premier League.
Thank you.
And the only reason,
Salah's legacy
let me finish.
Legacy for Premier League.
I'm saying that the only reason why the only reason why I'm agreeing that Salah's legacy beats Ronaldo's legacy in the Premier League is because Salah has spent more time in the Premier League. See, look, it's just like saying that.
Okay, now no be about the Ballon d'Or and the goals and the PFA players. It is about that Salah spent more seasons.
Not just about spending more seasons than Ronaldo. By virtue of spending more seasons than Ronaldo in Premier League, it means he impacted his team more in Premier League. Right? You understand? Now, Salah impacted his team more in Premier League because he spent more seasons in Premier League than Ronaldo. If Ronaldo has, you will not argue with me that if Ronaldo has spent more than 3 seasons at United, the impact that he would have had at United there would have been no argument.
That's a very good argument. If Ronaldo had stayed longer at Manchester,
there would have been no argument.
But right now,
is the good player
Ronaldo did not stay longer than the 3 seasons he played at Manchester United. So that obviously gives Mo Salah I'm saying it's not obviously. Look, our viewers, I'm very sure that Ronaldo fans are going to watch this video. Okay. Right? I'm very sure that Messi fans are going to watch this video. Okay. I'm also sure that people that actually love Salah are going to watch this video. Now, what I am doing right now is trying to give them an angle to work with. Yes, I agree that Salah might have had a better legacy at Liverpool because he has spent more time and he has impacted the way Liverpool plays. See, more. I am saying that club and did not.
That's what I'm saying. I am also saying in the same time that the person that spent 3 seasons won a Champions League and 2 Premier League titles. Okay. Won the Ballon d'Or. Okay. Whilst playing for United in those 3 seasons. Okay. As that youngster. And that is the same season in world football where you had bigger players playing in La Liga.
Who were the bigger players?
There was Kaka.
There were bigger players, obviously. But Kaka
there was Ronaldo.
Kaka had won. Ronaldo was already fading out as I then. Kaka had won.
That's not an argument.
Kaka had won the Ballon d'Or a year before that.
All right.
So the next season he did not perform as the previous season.
But you're not still arguing that
the good thing is Ronaldo was a big player as I then and he won the Ballon d'Or.
Yes. So look, he won the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo fans will come to you. I'm very sure that after we post this video, Ronaldo fans will come into the comment section and they will say that Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or, Salah did not, which is a valid argument. But then, what I am saying is this. I will say it. Salah had a better legacy in the Premier League because he spent more time impacting Liverpool's future. And that is period.
Now wait me, I want to see a video.
But then we also have to give our viewers a good point of
legacy than Ronaldo in the Premier League. Ronaldo was an awesome player to watch.
Look, Ronaldo is an all-time great.
For Premier League. And I watch him even while he returned back to Manchester. I mean, when he returned back to Manchester United, I watched him and he did some magnificent things.
Okay, let's even talk about that. Let's talk about his return to the Premier League.
No need to talk about that. Like,
let's talk about his return to the Premier League.
The part of Ronaldo where you go argue with Mo Salah now that's in early era. It's 17 to 21 in the Premier League because obviously age not already coming, and you don't expect.
If I was even correct,
did
not outscore Salah in the season in the Premier League.
No, I don't think he did. He did not, but he was the highest goal scoring Manchester United player.
That's when 18 goals.
Yeah. So for me, Ronaldo na a world class. The only player that
Ronaldo is not world class. He's generational.
The only player that can be compared to Ronaldo and all of that stuff na Messi. But this Musala argument, no be comparing
in the Premier League.
Yes, no be comparison to like the overall general performance.
I be Ronaldo fan, my guys. So Ronaldo fan. Now why I agree say